Plaintiff John Tello says when he met the defendant, he thought he was an intelligent young man until John saw him smoking methamphetamines. John claims the defendant is now being supported by an older sugar mama, and he's suing for breach of contract. Defendant Dustin Bolts rented an apartment from John, and he believes the only reason he's in court today is because he rejected John's advances. Dustin claims John is an openly gay man who made a pass at Dustin, and Dustin felt so uncomfortable that he moved out.
Start with you.
Your Honor, I came to know Dustin Bolts around January of this year. Dustin is a very intelligent, very talented young man. I felt he had good character. So I got to know him, and I learned that both of his parents had passed away. He really didn't have anybody to help him get along in life. So I decided to work with him a little bit and mentor him. I come to learn that Dustin uses methamphetamine. He smokes it. And
How did you come to find that out?
I observed him smoking methamphetamine over by my offices.
What month or?
This occurred approximately February.
Okay, and it was only that one time though? You can't smoke crystal meth just one time and leave it alone, from what I understand, but that's all you saw?
Yes, I observed him on multiple occasions smoking methamphetamine.
Got it.
So I talked to Dustin about this, and I told him that methamphetamine is going to destroy his character. It is going to diminish his ability to earn a living, and it is going to make him broke. He didn't listen to my advice, and as time went on, he would not give up smoking methamphetamine. Then I come to learn that he had acquired a new, older sugar mama girlfriend, and that is why we are here today. I'm seeking your help, Judge. Help me to save my good friend. Help me to teach him a valuable lesson about life and why he should stop using methamphetamine.
All right, thank you. Let me hear from you, young man.
The only reason why I feel we're here today is because he is an openly gay man. And I don't go that way. And he has made passes at me that made me move out of his place.
So when you told him no the first time, what happened?
Yes, sir.
He tried and he said something to you to imply?
He continued to do
no, the first time.
Obscene
Because
gestures.
people don't continue to do unless there's something the first time that gives the impression that they can continue to do.
Yes,
or, you know, that second time, that's when you kind of check them hard. And so that's what I'm trying to find out. What your reaction was, because you say he hit on you regularly.
Yes, sir.
So what was your reaction the first time?
I told him I didn't swing that way.
Second time?
There wasn't a second time.
So you only did it once? I thought you said
yes, sir, but it made me very uncomfortable.
Made you uncomfortable how?
Just, he was always looking at me and just, you know, I come from...
How long did it take for you to move out after he first looked at you?
Well, I met my girlfriend.
Sugar mama?
Sugar mama. And, you know, me and her, it didn't take me but 2 weeks after I met her to move out into her house, because he was constantly coming in the place while I wasn't there. I would notice stuff moved, and, you know, I deserve my privacy. I was paying him. I paid him in full. I don't think I owe him
Tell me
anything.
about this crystal meth.
I don't smoke crystal meth.
Never have?
I don't do crystal meth. No,
Never
sir.
have?
No, sir. I work for a living. I don't.
What type of work?
I do commercial cabinetry work. I run a laminate machine.
All right. Sir, he's not admitting to having a problem. I can't help a person until they admit, or, you know, I can push him into it if I'm convinced that he is, or if it's clear that he is, but I'm not convinced. You know, just don't see it. I don't know. And so I can't even shame him. Most folks come in and I'm convinced, or they admit, and well, I don't need no rehab. I smoke crack every day, but I don't need rehab. And I'm going to shame them into going. Call them all sorts of crackhead, you're no good. And maybe they'll leave here and say, Judge went off on me, let me go to rehab. So that when people see this on television, they come up to me, I say, yeah, but I'm in rehab now. But I can't do that to him because I'm just not convinced. So he said he saw you several times. That's just a total lie.
Yes, sir. I do not.
And you were never involved with him intimately?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Sir, you want to resume?
Yes, Your Honor, I was approached by Dustin in approximately March. He wanted to use the front part of my lease property, and I told him, well, I'll let you use the front part of the lease property, but you have to pay me $500 a month plus the electric bill. That's all I required him to pay. Well, as time went on, each month he did not pay me the full amount of the electric bill and the rent. So after 2 months, I was going to move him out, but he had filed his tax return and had a refund, a large refund coming. He asked me, or he promised me he would pay the back rent out of his refund check. I allowed him to stay.
You know that wasn't happening, but go ahead.
So I allowed him to stay, and come June, I caught him moving out. Never informed me, so I stopped and talked to him. I said, you still owe me a little over $800 in back rent. Do you have that since you're moving out? And he said he didn't have any money. So I asked him, well, did you receive your tax refund check yet? And he said, yes, I did receive that. Well, you going to pay me? And he said, well, I had to use that to pay my meth bill. So I said, you paid your meth bill instead of paying your rent bill? And I said, Dustin, you're going to sign a promissory note for the money that you owe me.
Did you?
And he agreed to sign a promissory note. So I
Let's
got
see that.
me a
You have
promissory
it.
note, and I had him sign that.
Okay. And sir, I don't know if you saw me cut my eye towards you quite a bit, but I'm trying to really get my arms around whether you crystal meth addict. Maybe you've been working too hard because you kind of look. Don't you?
I'm upset.
Huh?
I'm upset.
Okay. All right.
And
I
as
can't
far as-
figure you out. I gotta be honest. No wonder you've been getting away so long. I can't figure you out.
As far as my meth bill goes, I used my tax return to get my truck insured and get it properly put on the road because the tow truck people were coming around slapping stickers on people's cars that was in the parking lot, and they actually towed my brother's car. So I used my income tax to get my truck registered and get it on the road.
All right. Well, he shows me something you signed agreeing to pay.
I signed my first name to that just to get him out of my face so I could get my stuff out of there.
Did it work?
Yes.
He's still in your face. No, it didn't, sir. And you signed this. Judgment for the plaintiff, 852. Have a good day.
I want to really help Dustin. I consider him my friend, and I would not be a good friend if I didn't do everything that I can do to help him stop using methamphetamine.
Man, stop saying I'm using methamphetamine.
You know, most people that use illicit drugs, the last thing they want to do is admit that they have a problem.
This man is a pig. Straight up. I don't have anything to say to you. I don't want to be your friend no more. I don't want nothing from you.